makers and makers, and a warm welcome back to my channel. For this week's project, for me it's a bit of a blast from the past. A year and a half ago, I think it's been about a year and a half now, maybe 2 years, when I decided to take this wonderful hobby up that we all like doing, this wood turning. This was actually the first bowl that I ever turned on a lathe, and I did turn it out. I put a ridge round there as well, and then I stopped and then took it off and then left it at the back of the workshop, and I was having a clean up yesterday, and then I come across it and I remembered this. So what I'd done, I got a bit of the filler, 2-part filler on it, fill that in. So what I'm going to do today is get this back on the lathe and let's get it finished off properly. So without further ado, I'll see you at the lathe and let's see what we can do with it. So I'll meet you at the lathe. Okay then, right, welcome to the lathe. Right, the test that I'm checking now, I've got it onto the lathe as you can see. Now when I first done it, the depth I got to about there. Yeah, so really I don't need to do much on the inside of this, but the main thing is when I first turned it, I got quite thick walls on it, which is a good thing because now I can perhaps round that in a bit. So the most of the work on this bowl is going to be on the outside, and then a bit of cleaning up on the inside, and then we'll sand it all down and refinish it. So without further ado, let's start turning, and I'll speak to you in a minute when I'm ready for that. Alright, so I think I'll just do a bit more on that, then it'll be time to have a look at the inside of the bowl. So we'll keep turning. Okay then, right, so I've done what I can on the outside of it for now. So I'm just going to clean this up a bit in here and that piece there to get rid of all this, what I've done by doing the side. So let's play with that and I'll speak to you again. Right, that little dimple you can see in the middle there, right, that happened when I first done this bowl and I was drilling out a depth hole what happened is I went too far in, so I ended up going right through. So that was the repair I done on here by gluing a piece of wood in at the back, and then that is obviously, once I'd done that, I thought, well, my first ever bowl, that's when I stopped finishing it off, and it ended up at the back. And it, like I said, it's only because I happened to see it that I thought, yeah, let's have a go and finish it off. So there isn't a lot more I'm going to do on the inside now. I'm going to have a look at that bit there, perhaps burn some lines in there. So I'll keep going a bit more off on the inside, and then we'll have a look at that, and then I'll speak to you in a minute. Right, I'm going to leave it at that, because what I've got to watch with that there, as I keep going down, when I first did this, I did a deep groove right the way around that. So I don't want to keep going and then ending up cutting through and this top part probably will fly off. So I'm going to leave it at that. We're going to change the tool rest around, and then I'll just tidy that up a bit, perhaps burn some lines into them, and that's it. So I'll just change the tool rest. Okay, right, the other tool rest is on now, so I'm just going to play about with this part here now. Perhaps burn some black lines into there, I think, I'll see. So let's get going. Right, that's it. Now I've got to just put that line back in there because I've just tampered it in a bit. So I'm going to just run them lines back in. So I'm going to burn them in now using a lollipop stick. Right, I think we're all ready for sanding it all down now, so I'll get all this sanded down and then I'll come back to you when we're starting to put the finishes on. I don't want to bore you with all the sanding, you know all about it. I'll speak to you again in a minute. Okay, well, I'll come back. Right, I've decided to, I've done a bit of rubbing down, but I've stopped a lot for now because I'm not really too over keen with that. So what I'm going to try is I'm going to spray that black on the inside, rub it off, and perhaps pick another colour just to go in it. Just see if I can take your eyes off that a bit. It might not work, I might end up taking it back off and just leaving it as it is, but so let's try it, see what happens. Let that dry in. Like so. Right, while I wait for that to dry, I'll come back to you when we're gonna rub it back off, and we'll have a look then, see what mess we're gonna create with it then. Speak to you in a minute. Okay, well, come back. Right, that's all dry now, so we're going to just rub that back off now and then we'll have a look at it. Right, so it has made it look a bit better, but I think what I'm going to do now is get a nice like a red. I'm going to get a nice red stain. I'll be back in a minute. Okay then, right, so what I'm going to try on this one now is the chestnut, the spirit stains red. So we're going to give that a bit of a coat on the inside and see what it's like. Right, we'll just let that dry, give it another couple of coats of this red. And once I've done that, I'll come back to you guys. Okay, right, so that's the red stain gone in now. So what I've got to do now is just carry on, just sand all this down level, and then we'll put some sanding sealer on it all, so it'll be a bit noisy. Okay then, so the rubbing down's done now, so all we got to do now is get the sanding sealer on it. Have a look what it looks like. Outside first. Now we'll put a bit of Yorkshire grit on it, just get that down a bit more, that will. Hopefully it won't take too much of that off. If it does, then still can get look alright. So I'll do that and then come back to you. Right then, so okay then, we are now ready for the finish on this. I've put the Yorkshire grit all on, buffed it all off. It's nice and dry and smooth, ready. The finish on this one, I'm going to use a clear lacquer. So let's get this right, so I'll keep putting a couple of layers of this on and buff it off in between coats. And once I've done all that and it's ready to show you, I'll meet you over the signboard and we'll have a look and a talk about it. Till then, I'll see you over there. Okay then, that's my finished bowl. It's the inside. This is the bottom. That's that bit of inlay wood that I had to put in because, as you know, well you don't, but when I first started this, it was like as it was my first ever bowl on the lathe. And like I says, I did start it, you know, got that shape as you've seen it, it wasn't the best, and like I says, all I did was, when I took it off I looked and then put it at the back of the shed and it's been there ever since. I did decide to change the colour of the band round there, because you know it was that light grey filler. I decided to black it out instead, so it blends in with the rest of it. I think that grey didn't blend in nice enough. So there you are, that is the finished piece of my first ever bowl that starts me into this wonderful hobby of wood turning, and I haven't looked back since. I've enjoyed every minute of it, and I'm still learning loads, still loads to get. I'm still having catches all the while. Like yesterday I was having and it doesn't matter what I did, I kept having catches. So, but there you go, that's how you learn to get a bit better through catches. So I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please like, share and press that squidgy button. Till the next time, bye now.